Welcome back, bandits. I'm Red Bandit, and this is your ranch for all your latest and greatest Red Dead Online information. Now, it's been a while since I've had the ability or the chance to say that, and it feels great to be back. Rockstar has shared a ton of details about the new update for this summer, including new ability cards, outfits, abilities, missions, unlocks for ranks and paths that we'll be able to take in the brand new update, as well as the individual character paths we'll be able to take come release day of the brand new update. Now, Rockstar Games have also confirmed that the update is coming this Tuesday, September the 10th, 2019. That's it, guys. It's technically no longer a summer update, but regardless of that, regardless of how long it took Rockstar Games to release this update, we finally have some information and we know what is ahead of us. And believe it or not, although I have in the past said some bad things about Rockstar Games, and it was all 100% true, as you've seen firsthand, as their fans and their followers, they failed to deliver us an update on time, they finally have thankfully been transparent and told us what we're going to be receiving come release day. So, speaking of which, if you guys want some extra gold ready for the release day, make sure that you comment your console down below and be subscribed, as I'll be doing a giveaway on Friday. So, firstly, Rockstar Games explained to us about the roles and the ranks for each character path that we're going to be able to choose. As we know, there's going to be 3 paths that we can take: the Bounty Hunter, the Trader, and the Collector, and each one of these pathways is going to have 20 ranks, which then unlock rank tokens which can be used to unlock special items associated with that character pathway. Now, that might sound extremely confusing on the first hand, but essentially it means that the Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector, you will start at level 1 for all of them, and anything you do will earn XP for those classes, as long as the activities that you're doing is associated with that pathway. So if you go and capture a bounty, you'll earn XP for the Bounty Hunter, and so on. And these pathways are going to be ranked from 1 to 20, divided into 5s. So rank 1 to 5, you're a novice, and for instance it would then go up the chain where 15 to 20 means that you are an expert. Now, something I was really surprised by Rockstar Games revealing here is, as you can see on screen, these tokens that you're going to be able to use to purchase special abilities. Not only that, but special equipment that is assigned and associated with these classes as well. As you can see here on this first screenshot, we have the Bounty Hunter. They're at rank 1 and they have 2 skill or rank tokens available to spend. So they've gone ahead and they have got the list here on screen of things that we're going to be able to unlock. We also see a great example of this also being used for the Trader. As you can see, this time they're rank 6. So they have 6 rank tokens, and you can see, as you can see where they're highlighting right now, there is a upgraded satchel, which it actually says you can now hold more items in your ingredients pouch for the Trader. So that gives us a little idea of what sort of things we're going to be able to unlock. Also, notice too, along from that, we also see the logo of a dog in a shield. Rockstar have confirmed that dogs are going to be available at your camp, and they've also revealed that the use of this dog is that they will actually fend off intruders that try and steal your loot from your camp. So we know that dogs will actually be really important to have as a trader to try and get people to stop stealing some of the stuff that you've collected. So that's obviously a really great piece of information to know as well. So as you can see here, we have a new screenshot of the Bounty Hunter outfit, which looks really, really awesome. We also have a brand new type of lasso, including a upgraded and more powerful version of the lasso. But this character right here just looks absolutely awesome. This, of course, is one of the brand new outfits that we could expect to be finding if we rank up the Bounty Hunter skill chain. It says that we begin our Bounty Hunter journey in Rhodes, where we can purchase a Bounty Hunter license, which will cost us 15 gold bars. However, there is a way that you can get that at a reduced price, because if you're a Twitch Prime member and you've linked your account before September the 10th, you will actually get this for free. So this is extremely important, guys. Make sure that you remember, if you're not signed into Twitch Prime, you do that immediately, because you'll be saving yourselves 15 gold bars to obtain the license to become a bounty hunter. Now, the way that bounty hunting will work is that we can go to post offices or law enforcement buildings, and we can actually find the posters of wanted thieves and criminals in our local area. They will range from different difficulties, of course, paying out different amounts of money and rewarding different types of XP. Also, something really awesome here, as you can see in this screenshot, is we now have an upgraded wagon that we can tie up criminals and bounties that we've caught and then transport them over to the jail where we need to take them. So that just gives you an insight into what we're going to be able to do here playing as the bounty hunter. Also, something to remember is that bringing targets in alive will actually bring a greater reward. Now, the one thing that I'm really excited about here is that if you reach rank 12 as a bounty hunter, it will actually allow you to take other players with high bounties of $20 or more and take them to jail in order for them to serve their sentence. So that means we can finally have a reason to hunt down players who are being evil in the server, and there is finally a reason for us to actually have the incentive to be good in the game, because then that means that we won't have other players coming after us and capturing us alive for money. It also says that if the bounty hunter brings you in alive while you've got a bounty on your head and you failed to break free or escape, you may have to serve jail time. Now, I'm really interested in how this is going to work. This update is going to be really fun, I can already tell. So basically, as you can see here, this is a list of the things that you can get for upgrading the bounty hunter skills and items. So we have a reinforced better version of a focus, which lets targets glow red while in eagle eye. We have the reinforced lasso, like I was saying earlier. We have a reverse spin, which allows us to spin with a single pistol or revolver. We also have the ability to upgrade our satchel for tonics. We have an even better eagle eye, which allows us to track enemies while sprinting or galloping, which, as you know, it cancels it usually when we're running, so that is extremely helpful. As you can see, there's also a large variety of other things. I can't go through the entire list because I'm sure you guys will be able to check that out yourself. But we have things such as the tracking arrows. We also have ducking as a way of protecting ourselves from bullets. And of course the bounty wagon that I've already told you guys about, that we saw in that screenshot above. But if you take a read through this, feel free to pause the video at any time to read through this. These are the abilities and extras that we'll get playing as the bounty hunter. So next up we have the trader here. As you can see, this is probably most likely the trader outfit, and that is the dog standing just behind that we're going to be able to assign to our camp to protect it from the thieves and bandits. Once again, unfortunately, to be a trader you do need an investment of 15 gold bars, and that means that you can purchase a butcher's table that will get your business up and running. Once your business is operational, basically what your job is going to be is providing crypts with materials through hunting animals and finding things like pristine pelts and carcasses to provide better yields. There's also resupply missions and other things like so. Just like GTA Online, you'll actually be able to send out deliveries for low-risk local areas that will actually yield you a payment in return. Kind of like in GTA Online when you ship your drugs or your cargo across the map. It's kind of like this, however this time it's a low-risk reward factor. So that sounds really awesome. It also then goes on to explain about the hunting wagon, which allows you to take larger hauls or upgrade your delivery wagons for larger sales. It seems that we're going to be able to unlock a lot more things that is going to help us complete our business, but in return, of course, the more successful you are and the more money that you're earning from your business, the more likely you are to get targeted by other players. So it seems like Rockstar is really trying to balance out the tables here. But the fact that we finally get a hunting wagon is really intriguing to me, because many of my friends that play Red Dead Online are very frustrated with the amount of animals that you can carry, specifically things like carcasses. The fact that you can only carry one buck Will this hunting cart then allow us to carry maybe 2 or 3? Well, that's something we're going to have to wait and find out. As you can see here, I have once again got you guys a list of all the things that can be unlocked through the trader. So feel free to pause the video once again and read through that. But one of the most important things I saw on here was the weapons locker, which actually allows you to store weapons for later use, probably much like that we were able to in GTA Online. However, the horse in Red Dead Online kind of already does this, so I'm going to be really interested to find out how exactly this works. And finally, the collector. This screenshot right here, for some reason, just really reminded me of Sea of Thieves. And Sea of Thieves was a game that I and my friends had some really great fun with, especially hunting down things like treasure and finding all of the awesome treasure maps in Sea of Thieves and having the interactions that you could down in the secret tunnels and caverns. Well, that's exactly what the collector in Red Dead Online is going to be by the sounds of it. Apparently, the way to actually start this is by collecting or acquiring the collector's bag and starting your path as the collector. So the collector is going to let you go around the world finding valuable treasures, maybe even find very valuable heirlooms and even unearthed treasures that have been lying under there with your shovel. Now, of course, from that statement we can now gather that we're going to be having a shovel as this character path. And I'm going to be really interested in how this is going to work. Is it going to be a Sea of Thieves style playing style, where your controller will vibrate or something like that? Is it going to work like the treasure chests in Red Dead Online already, where it gives you an area to search and therefore you then have to rely on your vibrations in your controller to find it? Are they going to be completely underneath the ground? Are we going to have to dig them out completely? There's a lot of questions that are left unanswered, but of course, the less that we know, the better in a certain way, so that we're excited to find that out on release day. Once again, you'll unlock better skills and abilities as you go up through the chain, and you'll also even be able to unlock things like a metal detector, which was really interesting to me. And it also states here that you and your horse will be able to pluck herbs and plants from the ground while mounted on horseback. Once again, as I said, there is a large list here that you guys can read through to find out what exactly we're going to be unlocking. But of course, like I said here, we have a shovel that's going to be really awesome for uncovering our treasures. Also some binoculars that will allow the dig sites for treasure to glow gold over in the distance. And also a brand new machete, which of course sounds really awesome. So guys, that's pretty much everything. I am absolutely blown away by the sheer mass and size that Rockstar Games have put into this update. It sounds like this update is finally going to be worth the wait. Now, I'm not going to say that and just completely dismiss the fact that Rockstar Games failed to communicate properly with the fans, because let's be honest, they did fail to communicate. They said the update would be out in summer. Well, technically it's now fall, or if you're in England like me, it's now autumn. So it's really upsetting to see Rockstar Games leave it so late, considering a lot of players have now lost interest. When you look at this in the hindsight, I guess when you read between the lines of what they're telling you here, there is a large quantity of content that's going to keep us entertained for a while. But unfortunately, like many people that I know and speak to have said, once the damage is done, the damage is done, and Rockstar Games just won't get back some players that they've upset. So hopefully this update, out of everything, really brings back the player numbers back to the game. I for one would be really happy if I see more players coming onto the game come release day. So, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope to see you guys back here on the channel on release day. Adios.